What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. We got how Jayden Daniels escaped his dark past. Let's check this out.
3 years ago, Jayden Daniels had Arizona State fans and players at his throat for following his controversial decision.
Like, bro, especially his teammates, bro. His teammates were calling him trash and shit when they were clearing out his locker. But, like, bro, probably all of them who were talking trash and shitting on him probably not even in the NFL, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only person that was on that team that is in the NFL right now that I know of is Brandon Ayuk, bro. So all those niggas that were talking trash on this nigga, bro, I hope they're not even working a 9 to 5, bro. Real shit. Like, bro, nigga, Jayden Daniels shut all them niggas up real quick.
5 weeks of his rookie season.
But I was expecting JD to be good, but bro has been absolutely outstanding this season, bro.
ASU teammates trashing his locker.
I just hope my Ravens can contain him this Sunday. It's gonna be a good game for sure.
The man to be the savior for an entire NFL franchise.
Okay.
Jayden Daniels was born in San Bernardino, California,
Born in Cali.
60 miles east of Los Angeles. Born to Regina Jackson and former Washington Huskies defensive back Javon Daniels on December 18, 2000. Football was always
September 18th. Oh shit, his birthday the same month as mine. Okay.
To be a lockdown corner, as Jayden played flag football in his youth, but admits that his first sporting passion was basketball. The love for football ran deep in his family, though, with his grandfather also having a big part to play in Jayden's career, taking him to and from practice through his entire childhood. As high school drew closer, Daniels came to a painful realization that his hoop dreams were out of reach, as he would be significantly undersized for the sport.
Damn, 125 pounds.
All of his focus onto football, the path that many in his family before him had gone down. And though he had extensive training growing up as a kid to play defensive back, and honestly throughout all of flag football, played all over the field, Jayden Daniels always wanted the ball to be in his hands, so thus he wanted to become a quarterback. His father at the time questioned whether Jayden was adequately prepared for the immense responsibility that playing under center held. It wasn't just about having the ball, it was about having the power to decide the outcome of any given play. When enrolled at Cajon High School in fall of 2015, Jayden did so as a quarterback, yet to grow into his lanky frame, but showing immense talent at the position.
Yeah, bro's a twig gang. Holy shit.
Allowed to play if he signed a waiver due to
bro definitely got to put on some more muscle in the NFL.
He chose to pick the number 5 jersey, taking after Donovan McNabb, his favorite quarterback to watch as a kid.
Oh, for real?
And honestly, their play styles heavily.
I mean, when you think about people's favorite quarterbacks, bro, you rarely hear Donovan McNabb, you know what I'm saying, in that conversation. McNabb was solid, though, I ain't gonna hold you. But, bro, out of all the quarterbacks that were playing at that time,
700 yards, resulting in 170 touchdowns, best for second all-time in the history of California high school football. Add to that another 41 touchdowns on the ground,
damn,
1,645 more yards, and there was no denying that this kid could move. In his junior year, Jayden set a California State record.
Number one, bro.
In his junior,
gosh, bro, this nigga pulling a Colin Kaepernick, bro. Shit.
Jayden set a California State record for
nigga taking a knee during the national anthem.
31 yards. As he started to fill out his frame,
he
was considered the best dual threat prospect in the class of 2019, and consequently saw offers flood in from all over the country. At 6'3" and now closer to 185 pounds, Daniel was a force to be reckoned with in the talent-rich Southern California area, putting the entire state on.
Wait, was that Frank Gore Jr.?
In the talent
right here? Is this Frank Gore Jr.? Or am I smoking?
Rich Southern California.
Look like him.
Putting the entire state on
probably not though.
The ability to affect games in a variety of ways. Jayden took part in both the Elite 11 camp and the Army All-American Bowl, further generating hype around the San Bernardino native. And finally, he did narrow down his choices to the Pac-12, not planning to go too far away from home for the next 4 years. Arizona State was the program that stood out to him the most. They were recruiting multiple quarterbacks from the class of 2019, and when Daniels met Arizona State head coach at the time, Herm Edwards, he became convinced that Tempe was the place for him. And I think one of the biggest reasons why was because, you see, Jayden Daniels started all 4 years as a starting quarterback in high school and didn't want to go to another program where he would be forced to basically sit behind a veteran and wait for his time.
Oh shit, he wanted to get in right away. Okay, man, that's respectable, you know what I'm saying?
He wanted to be the same kid who wanted to have the ball in his hands more than anything else. And at ASU, Coach Herm was adamant that the starter would be determined on merit, not seniority. This, combined with the quote-unquote family feel of the staff, led to Jayden Daniels committing to play his college ball at Arizona State University in the fall.
Bro, like him, like look at him now, bro. This look just like one of the Commanders unis too.
University in the fall of 2018. He hit it off in Tempe, proving that he made the right choice as he was named the starter in August, which was no small feat. Jayden Daniels was the first true freshman to ever start the season for the Sun Devils. And with a 97-yard day of total offense in his debut against Kent State, he was surely deserving of the honor. Daniels continued to display ability far beyond his years, improving his understanding from
he gotta stop taking those big ass hits, bro.
The rest of his freshman year, he led ASU to a remarkable upset win against Justin Herbert's Oregon Ducks.
I think I remember that game.
Touchdowns on the night, throwing for 408 yards and showing that he wouldn't shy away from any big occasion.
They're getting a little wobbly.
Ayuk. That boy Ayuk. I really wanted to see Ayuk on the Commanders. I had to go lie. Bro.
Freshman with 2,943, proving that he was indeed ASU's man going forward. That was until the COVID-19 pandemic, which completely altered the college football landscape in 2020. Pac-12 teams were among one of the most affected, as ASU season started in November and only saw them play 4 games.
Wow.
The first was a tight loss against USC, where Daniels demonstrated his remarkable rushing ability as he rushed for 111 yards on just 11 attempts. Another loss against UCLA followed, but then a 70-7 blowout of
70-7 is crazy
in the rivalry's history. And Jayden's touchdowns had a pretty big part to play in that. A win in their final game against Oregon State ensured that Daniels ended the season on a high note, which the Sun Devils would be hoping to carry with them on their return to normalcy. Unfortunately, though, that was far from the case. In 2021, Daniels struggled in the passing game compared to previous seasons, ending the year with as many interceptions as he had touchdowns, with 10 apiece. This was partially down to the offense becoming run heavier behind Rachaad White in the face of increasing turnovers from Daniels, but Sun Devils fans had seen significant regression from his stellar freshman season, wondering honestly where they would go from here.
I mean, he lost Ayuk, his #1 target, so
off of the field.
Bro ain't really had nobody to throw to for real.
Both of his grandparents in 2021, which
damn, RIP.
His playing ability and to perform on the field. Him losing his grandfather took a huge toll on him.
I know how that felt, bro.
His best friend and one of the biggest believers in his dream of making it to the NFL. So after a brutal 2021, ASU's future was no longer certain, but Daniels had his sights set on a bigger stage. You see, when Daniels was lighting up high school football, there was a pair of elite quarterbacks also from Southern California in the class below him. And in his time at ASU, they had emerged as superstars in college.
CJ Stroud and Bryce Young.
About Bryce Young and CJ Stroud putting the SEC and Big Ten on notice. By 2021, Young was already a national champion and a Heisman winner, while Stroud was a Heisman finalist and had set multiple records in the Rose Bowl. Daniels did take note of that, and feeling that he wasn't realizing his full potential in Tempe, entered the transfer portal in early 2022. And to no surprise, this decision was not taken lightly by the ASU youthful, as it appeared that he was abandoning them for greener pastures after the faith.
Nigga, bro, like they just salty as fuck, bro. Like that's all it is, my nigga. Like, come on. Come on, bro. They just salty. Nigga's not trying to waste his college career on a team that's complete dog shit, bro. He trying to make it to the NFL, unlike y'all. Lame, man, niggas.
Reading his locker going viral for all the wrong reasons.
Look at this, bro. Goofy ass niggas. Look at this, bro. Come on now.
Clean that nigga shit out. He out of this bitch. Nigga suck anyways.
Nigga suck. Yeah, okay, bro won the Heisman. Now he's in the NFL balling out, bro. Seem like you the one who suck, bro. Cause I don't know who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you, bro? That's talking all this shit. Like, bro.
Daniel's ambition,
bro, just yapping.
National championship was utterly.
Anytime he suck anyway. I can't name any other player on the ASU other than Jayden Daniels and Brandon Ayuk and Rachaad White.
In the mix for Jayden,
like, bro.
There was one significant difference in the recruiting scene since he had graduated high school, though. That being the induction of the NIL. There were lucrative financial offers from a variety of institutions, but after the way things ended in Tempe, Jayden knew he had to pick the spot that felt right for him above all else. Brian Kelly and his staff at LSU spoke little of the financial side, instead pledging their fullest commitment to help Jayden achieve his goals, both personally and professionally. When he announced his commitment to the Tigers, there was a noticeable shift in his tone.
Jayden Daniels arrives at LSU in a loaded quarterback room.
Death Valley in the SEC also met its criteria for a bigger stage at a program in transition, and honestly, it was either about to be a match made in heaven or about to all go up in flames. Surprisingly though, when Jayden beat out Garrett Nussmeier for the starting job, it was officially showtime for the former Sun Devil.
Garrett Nussmeier's been rocky this season, bro. I was expecting a lot better season from him, but he's been a little rocky this season,
proving he was up to par with the competition down south. Jayden looked back to his best in purple and gold with a strong partnership forming between him and the sophomore receiver Malik Neighbors, who finished the season with over 1,000 receiving yards. In the SEC, Daniels' previously untapped dual threat potential was finally on show to unprecedented levels.
Bro, look at this, bro. You cannot catch this nigga.
Marquee wins versus Florida, where Daniels threw for 349 yards and 3 touchdowns, as well as a remarkable.
Oh yeah, didn't he ran for over 200?
Rushed for 120
100. Like, bro, this nigga was
balling
balling that game, bro.
Through the air. The most pivotal moment of Daniels this season, though, came when the Tigers hosted Alabama. He finally got his chance on the biggest stage against his fellow SoCal native Bryce Young.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the next season, bro. Like last year, I think he ran for over 200 yards and passed for like over 300 against Florida.
Any better.
That game was crazy.
On the ground and through the
but this game right here had me heated. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro.
Alabama
won the OT.
Then with LSU's first play of the drive, Daniels chose to keep the ball on an RPO, gliding 25 yards into the end zone untouched, and a point after attempt would tie the game. But
they went for 2 though.
The LSU Tigers chose to keep their offense on the field and go for 2.
Bro.
For the win. Caught. It's good. LSU does it. Mason Taylor.
After all the abuse directed at him for leaving ASU, Daniels once again proved he had made the right choice and was the guy to step under the bright lights, earning LSU their first home win against the Crimson Tide in 13 years. And though LSU finished the season far off a playoff spot, Daniels was moving along his redemption arc nicely, building back his confidence for one more year of SEC football and one last shot at the Natty. And though their overall results were a mixed bag, this LSU offense was truly a sight to behold. With Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. breaking all kinds
Kyron Lacey.
on the shoulders of Daniels.
Kyron Lacey been playing really good this season so far.
Gotten his swagger back and cemented his place in LSU history.
And they had Mason Taylor as well.
Against Alabama,
damn.
The following week saw one of the most outrageous individual performances in college football history. Against the Gators, Daniels threw for 372 yards, resulting in 3 touchdowns, along with a jaw-dropping 230.
Yeah, this is the game I was talking about, bro. This shit is unreal, bro. Nigga threw for almost 400 yards and rushed for almost 240. Like, yo, like this in 5 total touchdowns.
Offense ever recorded in an SEC game.
Crazy, bro. Oh my, look at this nigga. Oh my gosh. Like, bro, he sealed the Heisman right there, bro. This game right there was really sealed the Heisman for him.
And it seemed that the Heisman was already his. Daniels ended the 2023 season with 3,812 passing yards for 40 touchdowns and 1,134 rushing yards for 10 touchdowns. That is the epitome of the term dual threat. And even without a whiff of a national championship, Daniels could
on his Lamar Jackson type shit.
Due to all of that success too, his draft stock absolutely soared, and he joined the elite company of Joe Burrow as an outsider transfer quarterback who won the Heisman and got one over their eternal rivals from Tuscaloosa. Fast forward to the draft now, with Caleb Williams locked in as the indisputable #1 overall pick in the 2024 draft. The next few spots were up for grabs.
Caleb looking solid now too, bro. Just took him a little while to settle in.
But Daniel stood out among the crowd for many reasons. His vast experience in multiple systems in college gave him
hit the squabble
in the draft, while his size and mobility offered a unique package, which is honestly all the attributes needed to start right away. As we all know, Jayden Daniels was eventually selected 2nd overall by the Washington Commanders.
With the 2nd pick,
and that boy has been balling.
The Washington Commanders select Jayden Daniels, quarterback, LSU.
and coming out of the draft, it was hard to think of a better landing spot. Washington has had its fair share of quarterback troubles under the 24-year-long ownership of Dan Snyder.
That boy Dan Snyder was horrible.
Josh Harris, who effectively cleaned house in the 2024 offseason. He brought in a new GM in Adam Peters, along with a new coaching staff headed by Dan Quinn, who has assembled a roster that possesses a balance of youth and experience with the veteran presence of Zach Ertz and Austin Eckler on offense to help their new quarterback hit the ground running. Daniels earned the starting job in Washington and faced the Tampa Bay Bucks on his first outing in the NFL. And though the Commanders came away with a loss, Daniels had a decent first showing with 2 rushing touchdowns but 3 fumbles alongside a 70.4% completion rate. He would face off against Malik Neighbors' Giants in week 2 and came out on top, but not without paying the price of 5 sacks. But it was another solid day through the air with a 79.3% completion rate for 226 yards, but still no passing touchdowns for Daniels. As the Commanders traveled to Cincinnati in week 3 though, the narrative
this is his breakout game right here
for the Bengals to come to life against a weaker opponent. By the end of the night though, all anyone could talk about was the absolute clinic that was put on by Jayden Daniels, who completed 21 of his 23 pass attempts. That's a 91.3% completion rate.
That boy's been
NFL
perfect, bro, through the air.
Daniels posted 254 yards and 2 passing touchdowns, including 1 to his lineman, en route to a 38-33 road win, which earned him the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award. And now look, just as he did against Oregon and Tempe and Bama and Baton Rouge, Jayden always brought his A game to the toughest matchups and never left empty-handed. In a week 4 performance against the Arizona Cardinals, he proved to be almost
they put belt to ass to them too.
6.7% completion rate and yet another road win, this one even more commanding, at a 42-14 score. He did throw his first pick in this game in the second quarter, but crucially showed the resilience to bounce back and still get the W. After finding his rhythm in his new offense, Daniels now has the Commanders looking on the up, sitting atop the NFC East at 4-1, as he has the best completion percentage in the NFL across 4 games at 82.1%, along with the...
That is crazy, bro. Like, cause you rarely see quarterbacks have a completion percentage of at least 80%, bro. Like, I think, well, what's the average? What's the average? Okay, so that the average completion percentage for a quarterback is 57.3%, bro. This nigga is like what, more than double that, bro? Like, oh my, bro, this nigga Jayden Daniels is on another level, bro. 82 completion percentage is crazy.
And look, with the vast improvements that we've seen in the Commanders so far this season, paired with a significantly weaker NFC East, Jayden might be on the course to lead the Commanders to their first playoff appearance since 2020.
Yeah, I think they might even win their division, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Because let's be honest, the Giants are not gonna win that division, even though they just beat the Seahawks. I don't think they're winning a division. You know what I'm saying? Dallas, a little iffy, you know what I'm saying? Even Philly, they're iffy as well, bro. With all the talent that they have, bro, and they still can't do a damn thing with it, bro. Building all these super teams for no reason. So I definitely can see the Commanders probably winning this division handily too.
More rushing yards than Stroud did 4 games into his rookie
year. That was a beautiful dime.
Slightly inferior passing numbers, but still nonetheless, Daniels is putting together a rookie season right now that nobody has seen. And look, straight up, if Jayden Daniels does continue to improve, we possibly could see him outdo what CJ Stroud did last year
maybe
in his rookie season. And not only that too, but they can also win the NFC East, which they haven't done in over a decade.
Bro, what, bro? I know this might be a stretch for me saying this shit, bro. What if they would just win the NFC in general, bro? Like, cause we all expect, you know what I'm saying, the right as of right now, we expect the Lions to win it. You know what I'm saying? The Lions are obviously the favorites right now to win that conference. I mean, the Vikings as well, but I really think that the Lions are more of a threat to the NFC than the Vikings are, bro. Even though the Vikings are undefeated. It's between them two. The Niners, the Niners are just so inconsistent right now, bro. They're just so inconsistent right now. But I expect the Niners to really catch fire, especially in the second half of the season. I expect them to, you know what I'm saying, really do some damage. Now, I would not be surprised if I see the Commanders at the top of the NFC by the end of the year, bro.
Gold. Jayden Daniels has been a traitor in maroon at ASU.
If Jayden Daniels continues to play how he's been playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's gonna beat the Commanders in the NFC?
Ups and downs, but he may now be finding his footing in the pros better than any of the other quarterbacks in his draft class. Jayden's future is undeniably bright, and his dreams are coming true before his eyes, because if he keeps playing like this, Washington will let him keep the ball in his hands for years to come.
Facts.
I want to know what you you guys think? How good is Jayden Daniels going to finish out this year? As we all know, the kid is putting together a rookie year for the ages, something that we've never even seen. And I was a Jayden Daniels hater, as you guys know. He's completely made
That's
me put
tough,
my foot in
bro.
my mouth and
Imagine being a Jayden Daniels hater, bro. Could not be me. I've had faith in this nigga the whole time.
But honestly, all the rookie quarterbacks are kind of starting to show what they can do as they get more.
Hey, Bo Nix been balling too, low key.
This year, but Jayden Daniels has definitely stepped it up to a whole nother level. So we're gonna have to see what happens. But as
We get to see Drew Drake May does this Sunday.
If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next one.
Hey man, what do you guys think about Jayden Daniels? Y'all let me know down in the comments below. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what other NFL videos y'all want me to react to. Without further ado, I'm out. Gang!